So the other day, we were at the dinner table, and Kayla is fidgeting all over the place. And I snap at her because it's freaking driving me nuts. She's sitting there just fidgeting. How does she not stay still? And then, so I snapped at her, and my mother looked over at me and was like, what did you do that for? And then I realized she's 8. So that sort of stuff is going to come natural. And it just got by me somehow. When she gets together with her cousin Celeste and all of their other little cousins, they'll just swarm the house, and they'll be jumping on the floor one minute and jumping off the couch another and rolling around on the same floor. If I did that, I would be all sorts of bruised. And the reality of that just sort of hit me. And then I thought to some of the guys who work for me, young guys, 18, 21, 22, in their prime of life, or reaching their prime of life, enlisting in the military. Usually guys my age don't enlist in the military, but these guys do, because their bodies are in great shape, their knees are in great shape, their joints are in great shape, they can take a beating. And then I thought to people my mother's age, they're doing yoga and reflective stuff, but they're each doing things according to their respective phases in life. And I got to thinking, what was my best progress? And I realized it wasn't when I was maxing out. It wasn't when I was running. My best weight loss progress when I started to work on my cardio was when I maintained my optimum functioning range. What is your optimum functioning range? Your optimum functioning range is the number 180 minus your age. So take the number 180 and subtract your age. That number is your target heart rate. When you do cardio, if you want to get better results, if you want to burn belly gravy, if you want to burn thickness in the thighs, if you're trying to transition into maintenance and you want to see your cardio go somewhere, don't max yourself out. Don't go into the gym like this is the only workout that counts. Stop thinking that you have to blow up your muscles every time. Stop thinking that you have to blow up your heart and your lungs and just transform your body. Little bit. The cliche goes, slow and steady wins a race. So stop thinking otherwise. When you go, whether it's running, whether it's jogging, whether it's walking, wherever you are in life, regardless of whether you're 60 or 20 or 40, and you are reclaiming your health, the best thing you should be doing to get the most out of your cardio is keeping your heart rate at that. So in my case, 180 minus 42. That brings me to 138. That is my target heart rate. When I keep myself at that, I find I have the best workouts. Now, if I do 3 miles running, that feels very good, but it still taxes me a little bit harder than the optimum functioning range provides. So my best bet is always to do a light jog with occasional breaks. That's where you do, for me, my best fat loss, or even a power walk. And that's the secret. The secret is to tax your body just enough, just until you hit that target rate, and then bring it back down, and then bring it back up. You're toggling between that functioning range. Think about it this way at the gym. How often do those of you who might bench press, do you go max out every time you go to the gym? I don't think so. You might do that once every 2 or 3 months, maybe, if that. And even if you go in there one day and you say, I'm going to crank out my max, if you manage to do more than you can do, if your max is 250 and you manage to do 255, you're probably not going to be able to do that the next day. What your real max is what you can consistently do, whatever that level is. So whether we're talking about weights or we're talking about cardio, here we're mainly focusing on cardio, you want consistency. Use your target heart rate. Keep in your optimal functioning range. It's easy for a child to roll around on the floor. It's the best days of their life. And it's easy for a guy enlisting in the military to climb a pole and grab a rope and drop and do 75 push-ups. It's not so easy for a 40-year-old. And it's nearly impossible for a 60-year-old. Stop judging yourself. Stop trying to compete. The only one you're competing with is up here in your head. So what you should be doing is competing with yourself. Make every workout as nurturing and as satisfying as it can be.